Hello everyone. So this is Tuesday, July the 22nd, 2025. I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, but my deck I've trimmed down because I prefer borderless. And I have my little astroglyphs drawn in to help me remember the health meanings. So anyway, this one is on justice. Hurts me to say that word because he's so out of justice. Samuel Alito. Thought it'd be a good idea to get some other health readings besides Trump, so I'm going down my list and he's next. Maybe after that I'll get Clarence Thomas done. But Samuel Alito. State of his health and future. You know what? I'll go, well, the two cards I always do, and then I think I'll go like past, present, and future. Let's do it that way. Not too far past, just recent past. Right there. Yeah, okay. So with the forces in motion currently, bringing through the Chariot reversed, this has to do with hidden cancers. A person who's out of control, there's no control going on in his life. Things are kind of set up based on everything he's done in the past. And yeah, it doesn't look so good. Oh, for all the kitties out there. Da, 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 da. I'm like, wait, bring it back. Okay. This is also a card of passive aggression. And then to have the sun coming in on its side, that, when it comes to health, is not good at all. In his, years, in his age, he could be sundowning. He could be going through some of the same things that Trump is. Stomach problems, all of that. It's also, you know what else? I'm sorry to veer from the sun card, but to go back, and we have two majors. I mean, that's phenomenal right there in and of itself, because these are the two really important cards for the reading, as well as the future. But this is the state of his health now, and with it having the Chariot reversed, this is a card of genetics. And of course, it rules the chest and the breast, but for men primarily, we just think stomach, because it rules, chest, breast, stomach. But yeah, hidden cancers probably. Okay, and then with the sun coming through reverse, like I was saying, it could be sundowning, it could be breaking down certain systems in his body. He may, because he very well may have cancer, and then these other systems are breaking down to try and support healing the cancer, but I don't know if it's going well or not. This could be depression. This could be a lack of any success when it comes to a health issue. So if he has cancer, he's not going to have any success getting rid of it. Okay. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords. I don't know. I can't even remember his wife's name. They're terrible people. But let's just keep going with the cards. Yeah, there's trouble there. Dementia. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, not good. Even, things are definitely out of his control. Let's see what was on the bottom. But anyway, with his wife, remember when they, remember when they were flying their flags? I can't remember the name of the flags. I've done so many readings on all of these guys, karmic readings on the justices. They have, as well as everyone else, they have their own playlists in my video library. So I can't remember her name, but she's like stand by your man, kind of thing, and we know that he is the one that has taken away. He was the main person. I mean, he's aligned with this guy named Hale, which is just like, the woman is the helpmeet of the man. She's there just to serve the man. The only reason women are here are to serve the man, like that kind of thing, right? And he and Clarence and the other 5 dudes, and then I don't even know if maybe Amy Coney Barrett was in on it, but I think so. That took away a woman's right to choose, and all the women that have died, that's on him. All the women who've bled out in the parking lot needing to get a DNC because the miscarriage went bad, that's on him and those men. So, okay, I'm going to read these 2 cards first because they're definitely, of the foundation of where he's at now. So this would be his professional position on the bench. This would be actually him being a justice, right? But when it comes to health, we're in the area of kidneys and the nervous system. And with the 4 of Cups, again, more tummy troubles, but somebody who is just really apathetic because they're not getting what they want out of life. So they just numb out and, arms crossed like, no, I don't want that. I've already had all this. And, they don't even see that there's something more to life other than their control and darkness, control and power issues. But focusing in on just the health, the Queen of Swords, I don't know his wife's sign, but this is lower back issues. Sometimes he probably has a lot of lower back problems and chronic imbalances. It's very possible that because there's cancer here, there could be a brain tumor. Yeah. Now, the Ace of Cups is someone, so the flow isn't going through his body. So if there's prostate problems, that's not so comfortable. But this is a card of someone who is just, like an energy vampire and emotional. All of his emotions are just, well, I can't say all of them, but most of them are blocked. And these type of people just fly into rage when they don't get what they want. So, yeah. And this is, because this card has always been, if you look at it, it's about the feminine and receiving, pregnancy. It's a card of fertility. Look at the W there is for women. But when it's reversed, this relates to him not caring at all about women. And so, imagine how a lot of women feel about him. With the King of Wands, usually it's a person in their leadership, but he has violated his leadership. He's not fair. He's not a just justice, that's for sure. And so his head is not working well. There's more and more baldness happening for him. He gets headaches all the time. I think he may even have dental problems. And then also, this is a card of strokes. And look at what's next to it. And remember, I was going past, kind of present, and into the future. Yeah. I think he's going to blow a head gasket. And I think there's cancers. So if he does have a brain tumor or brain cancer, these cards all make sense to me. Now, with the Six of Cups, of course, this has to do with children. This has to do with his childhood memories. He's, I don't think, a kind man, but, with health, this is my card for dementia and Alzheimer's. This is also a card of, people giving him gifts. So he'll have, family support for when he really starts to, fall physically. But with the Ten of Swords coming through reversed, again, this is it's like with Trump, like his mind isn't working well. This has to do with nerves. It has to do with pulmonary problems and maybe a seizure. We've got stroke here and a seizure here. And, this card is even neurological disorders, so that would tie in with a problem with his brain as well. Okay, so with the Page of Cups reversed, this has to do with prostate problems for him. This is, when it's also bad news, it's also his own childhood issues. It's also his emotional immaturity because he's never grown up and he projects all of his problems onto the women in the world, or the women in the USA. And yeah, because, we're all just the helpmeets. It's like Handmaid's Tale, dude. And he's codependent and he's moody. And again, here's 2 passive-aggressive cards. And this is all about the groin area. So I think whether we go with prostate or brain is a toss-up to me, and it may very well be both. And the Eight of Swords, this has him just trapped in his body. This is a card of paralysis. So when he finally goes, it's going to be paralysis. It's going to be like a seizure. It's going to be a head gasket kind of thing, stroke, seizure, and then paralyzed until he finally crosses over. That's how it looks to me anyway. So, okay, well, that's it. Whew, get out of this guy's energy. Take care, you guys. Have a good day. Bye.